live from right field on the south side of Chicago. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Chicago White Sox.
And on the hill in this one, Shane Smith. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Jeremy Pena digs in now. And away we go this afternoon. There's a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Not close with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him. One down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jordan.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Tap foul at the plate. Smith. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
One out. Runner at second. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
In there at the knees. That's strike one. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1. Chop to the right side. Murakami. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 1, Carlos.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey.
That one catches the corner for a strike. One and two now. On the ground. Montgomery. To first.
He's out.
That's the third out. Inning over. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here on the south side. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Correa over to first. One pitch and one out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Swings through that one for strike one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Altuve. The throw to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
2 outs, base is empty. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, and he went 0-1. On the ground to third. Whips it across. That ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Swing and a bouncer. Montgomery gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. That's in there. Strike one.
Too high. Ball.
Second inning here, no score. The 1-2. That one almost got him. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one pitches the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back at right field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side, and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6th.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. He's got some power, no doubt.
Ball 1.
Benintendi on at first, nobody out. And another ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 21, Austin.
One out man at first, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
The designated hitter, Edgar.
And next is the designated hitter, Edgar Caro. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Gonna count 1-2. In the air to left center, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs.
Hey!
The 1-1. Base hit into center field. Here comes Benintendi around third. He'll score. The White Sox take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Chase Mydra ready to hit at 96. That pitch is in for a strike. In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one
Damn.
cutting but missing down low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. The changeup missing, and now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido. In the air, left field. Benintendi takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Myers throws left, bats right, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .350.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Nope. Outside.
That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one ripped but foul. Myers. At first, one gone. Runner on the go. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 1-1. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Montgomery to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Doubled in his first AB.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two on, one out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's a 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Jose Altuve, the next to hit. Gets the outside corner with that one. The 0-1. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Two on, 2 outs. And that one upstairs. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. In there, sets him down on strikes.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Here on the south side, so up now for Chicago, Kyle Teel.
Kyle Teel.
Hey!
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Montgomery.
And first offering is fouled off. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One out, runner at second. Miguel Vargas will hit next. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And
Yep,
1-2.
that ball went out.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Pena slings to first in time.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 23.
Benintendi gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Man on second, 2 down. Inside,
in.
just missed. And another ball. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Popped in the air, left field. Loperfido settles underneath it, and the inning is over. The White Sox leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Astros cleanup hitter Carlos Correa. That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball 1 there. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a little bit low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman, number 8.
And now it's Christian Walker. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The White Sox up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time.
Smith.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Swings through that. And now it's even up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
Murakami.
You know,
That's
these
a ball.
White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run,
Ball
but the
2.
starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Get fired on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. And there's
That's
the ball.
ball 3.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for Chicago, Austin Hayes. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hayes.
Hey!
Slice down the right side. Out to short, Pena. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Number 7, designated hitter Edgar Caro.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. A single his first time. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Popped up. Correa under it. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here on the south side, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these
That's
Astros
outside.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next to the Astros.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So next up for Houston, Joey Loperfido. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Outside. And the count now even up. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Singled and stole a base his first time. Pitch misses.
Ball one.
Ball one. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, one away. And
That's
another
ball three.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Jeremy Pena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it and makes the grab. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
No.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Short the bunt and missed it, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one
Nope, that's a
just
ball.
missing inside. And the count's even at 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now at the plate, Chase Mydroff. Way inside. And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Popped up. Pena in position. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, number 8, Kyle.
At the plate, Kyle Teal. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Fastball,
Nope,
and he gets
inside,
out of the
ball 2.
way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Hicks.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Grant Taylor, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Leisure getting cranked up as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Right through there for a strike.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. Out of line, out towards center. And there's one away.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, #1, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ball, that's inside.
Tying run at second base. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Clips the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman, #8, Christian Walker.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swinging a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late.
Now this one gets through. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Cam Smith, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Hammered on the line, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jordan Hicks won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Brandon
White Sox,
Iser into the game.
53.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Off the mark there. Ball 1. One out, bases full. Grounded to third, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Here on the south side, well, we go bottom 6. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitch
Ball, that's
misses
out.
outside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Ball, that's down.
There's the strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that one almost hit him.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is fouled back. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 23, Andrew
Benintendi up here. He is singled and he is flied to left.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, number 5.
Go ahead run on base. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one gets past the catcher. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man on second, 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 left for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for
Wilking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
the left fielder, number 10, Joey Loperfido.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
Ball, that's just out.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. And it's filled up. Right side, Murakami. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
The Astros, the center fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
Digging in, Jake Myers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one lifted to left. Benintendi settles underneath it. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 3.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Popped up. Vargas drifts towards it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for Houston. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're
Houston,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
74,
bottom of the 7th. Ryan King. Austin Hayes
Leading off
digs
for the
in
White
now.
Sox, the right fielder, number 21, Austin Hayes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's your 1. On the ground to the left.
ball foul.
And that's just foul. The 0-2. And that
Ball
one
1.
upstairs, ball 1. Almost got him. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2 now. Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So digging in, Edgar Caro. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the White Sox,
Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Chase.
Go ahead run on base. Chase Meidroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Leisure also getting ready. The 0-1. Out of bounce right side, Mydroth. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Grant Taylor will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Jordan Leisure on the pitch here.
Jordan Leisure.
And here comes Carlos Correa. First pitch swinging.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. And he gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter, even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can be a dangerous pitch.
Outside corner, got him looking. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. Back here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Just missed. The Astros have some action in their pen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Way outside, 2-2. In the air, left field. So a man aboard now with one away. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Now here is Miguel Vargas. That's a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is in second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Down and in, moved his feet. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. That's outside.
That's off the plate.
And that's ball 2. Down low and kicks away. Montgomery up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This be a big
base hit into center field. Montgomery scores. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down, runner at first. So up now for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Rips one to right. Smith takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, number 5.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian King gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Brian Abreu gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
And first offering is fouled off. Vargas off of first with 2 away. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Now a miss. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. This one in the air, center field. Myers under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Walker leading things off and takes a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One away.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder,
Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
That's out.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. And that
Oh,
one
that's
missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Here's a 2-1. Popped up. Murakami makes the grab on the run.
Up next to the Astros, the left fielder, number 10, Joey Loperfido.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Joey Loperfido. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Hey!
Yo, 1. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Astros down to their final strike.
That
That's
turns
ball
out to
two.
be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
So the tying run is second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.